On that issue of energy, last week we talked about Democrats retreating on the issue of climate change. CNN's Harry Anton has a bit of explanation as to why.
In 2025, 40%, which is the exact same percentage as back in 2000. Despite all of these horrible weather events, the percentage of Americans who are greatly worried about climate change has stayed pretty gosh darn consistent.
As we've talked about before, there are a number of reasons why urgency about climate change has gone down, but a big part of it is the fact that for over 60 years, people have been told that the world is going to end in a very short time due to climate change, and it hasn't happened.
And we're like, the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And
there is a 75% chance that the entire North Polar ice cap during some of the summer months could be completely ice-free within the next 5 to 7 years.
British professor Hubert Lamb says that a new ice age is creeping over the northern hemisphere.
But another part of this is for the last 4 years, President Biden harnessed his entire agenda, all of his political capital, on fighting climate change, and not only had very limited effect on climate change, but spent a lot of money and drove up inflation, which made all of these policies incredibly toxic. However, at the same time, the Europeans are warning about the impact climate change might have on the World Cup. Europeans and left-wing climate scientists are warning that the World Cup next year in Los Angeles could be a challenge because of rising temperatures. However, as you read the AP article about this, you find that the rise that they're worried about that's occurred since the first World Cup in 1930 has been 1 degree. Perhaps that's one more reason that people are no longer as concerned about climate change. If you like what you're seeing from the 10-Minute Drill, subscribe on YouTube. We have full episodes twice a week and clips every day going through the most important stories you care about.